So, Greg from Balloon Market here, and welcome to BMTV. I hope you're having an amazing week so far. Right, the first thing I've got to tell you about is partyworldwide.net. What's that, I hear you say? Well, partyworldwide.net is a relatively new website, and it is a balloon and party industry news website. It's been created by the guys, the publishers of Progressive Party Europe. Some of you may be familiar with that. It's been around for years. And they've got this website now. And this website, they send out an email twice a week. And I really like it because the email comes in, it's got a few of the articles on there, not too many. Click on the articles, takes you to the article you're interested in, takes you to the website. And the articles, they're not big, long, rambling, telegraph-style articles. They are just quite short, sharp, giving you the information and what's going on about the industry. And I quite like that it's a couple of emails a week. Little short snaps. You can spend 5 minutes, have a cup of tea and read it for 5 minutes, and then you're in the know. And it's not just what's happening here in the UK or Europe, it's what's happening worldwide. Yesterday it was Asda merging with Sainsbury's, and that's just information that's not directly related to our industry, but it might affect our industry. So it's stuff like that. Anyway, why am I telling you about partyworldwide.net? Well, they got in touch with me few weeks ago and said, Greg, we really like what you do on BMTV. How do you fancy doing something for us on partyworldwide.net? So we are. It's called Balloon Market Buzz, and it's going to be talking about the buzz, what's going on in the industry. It's probably going to be little mini BMTVs, really. And it is, it's going to be talking to people that come down and do some filming with us, finding out what their thoughts are on the industry at the moment, problems with the industry, challenges. It might be something to do with a specific product range from a specific manufacturer. We'll go into it in a bit more depth, maybe. Something that might help you and your business. We'll see how it goes, but it's going to be something that slightly different to BMTV, and it's going to be on partyworldwide.net. So head over there, have a look, sign up for the email. You get it twice a week, and might see you there soon. So, balloon releases are in the news again. This time it's to do with Alfie Evans. Unfortunately, those of you that aren't aware, Alfie Evans, he was a toddler who passed away just a few days ago, and he was on life support for a long time. He was terminally ill, and his parents were trying to battle through the courts to stop his life support from being turned off. They lost their battle, it was turned off, and unfortunately he passed away a few days later. And he's had massive support from the public, people really trying to help, and it's, I mean, very, very emotional. I can't imagine anything worse than losing a child. It just sends a shiver up my back even thinking about it. So, but of course the thing that balloon release, I think it was his auntie that said, I'm going to release a couple of balloons for Alfie. His mum said, oh, he's got his wings now, implying he's an angel, he's going up to heaven. And I guess the balloons represent messages of condolence, of love going up there with him. So I think the sentiment was absolutely true. I think it was, came from the right place, but his auntie said this, and of course 1,000 people turned up at Alder Hey Hospital releasing balloons, and there were balloon releases all over the country for him. And I think that the sentiment was right. It's beautiful. I don't think people were thinking about the environment, thinking about litter, thinking about any of that, but that's what happened. And if you watch the video of it happening, you see the balloons. I mean, they're latex balloons on ribbons, foil balloons, giant balloons, bunches of balloons, everything just going up in the sky. The public can't differentiate between them. A balloon's a balloon. And so, there's one part where they are just, a whole bunch of them end up in trees, causing litter in the trees. I don't know if they'll ever be taken down or not, or if they'll eventually just fall down, or somebody will come out with a ladder and pull them down. I've no idea. But it sort of raises the issue of balloon releases again. As you know, we have not supported balloon releases for more than 6 years now. We've been publicly talking about it on BMTV, blog articles, etc. for more than 4 years. And I think it's littering, and there's no argument. You can't say it's not littering. It is absolutely littering. But obviously the environmentalists, they are arguing about animals, and I think they do that because it tugs on people's heartstrings and they don't want to do it. So they're doing their job. They're ultimately after what we're all after, which is a sustainable planet that we can live on. We don't want to ruin it. So yeah, I think particularly with the whole plastics thing, the one-use plastics, some people are including balloons in that whole one-use plastics, obviously incorrectly if they're talking about latex balloons. But it's still raised an awareness of not just the oceans, but generally our environment, which I think is a good thing. So yeah, as I say, we've not supported balloon releases, and we don't think anybody in our industry should be supporting balloon releases. I have to say, I'm seeing more and more people not offering balloon releases. I know there's the argument as well. DEFRA had a report a few years ago saying the impact on the environment is not that big, but I think it boils down to, well, you can't do much, but is it worth doing the little bit that's not going to affect you and your business that much by saying no, and then you're helping the environment? So do you want to be part of that solution, I think? Do you want to be helping the environment? And there is the biodegradability argument that latex balloons, if a release done properly, is okay with latex balloons. Well, from a littering point of view, it's not. The argument that it's biodegrades as quick as an oak leaf. An oak leaf can take years to break down. Even if it was to break down in 2 months, does that mean it's acceptable to just throw litter out there and just leave it there for 2 months? I don't think so. So it's a big thing. And of course, from a business point of view, if you do balloon releases, I've seen people on Facebook being attacked for doing balloon releases. I'm not sure attacking people on Facebook is the right approach, but I know there's a lot of people do it out there because they can hide behind their keyboard and get angry. And there was this one there wasn't massive, I think because Alfie was such a sweet little boy and people wanted to support him, the public really supported him. There weren't massive attacks on the balloon release side of things, but there were some. And I saw one lady talk about one child dies, why should all the animals die because of this balloon release? And then she got attacked, and then somebody else, and it just all gets a bit messy and not very nice. But at the end of the day, people do feel very strongly about it, and they do get attacked on social platforms, on news platforms, etc. So biodegradability, by the way, a banana skin on Ben Nevis, because it's colder, it does depend on the temperature, depends on how much sun there is, how much rain, but a banana skin can take up to 2 years to break down. So on Ben Nevis, because it's higher up and it's colder, how long would a latex balloon take? Who knows? I know that PEBA, the Pro Environment Balloon Alliance in Australia, are doing tests at the moment to find out how long it actually takes for a latex balloon to break down. But of course, that's in Australia, it's sunnier. That's going to be different to over here in the UK, where it's rainier. It's raining right now. It's going to be very, very different. So what can you do? If you do decide, okay, well, yeah, I don't support balloon releases, I do recognize that they are bad, then what can you do? The first thing, join PEBA, join the Pro Environment Balloon Alliance. Just go online, type it in, register yourself and your business, and that will go on there just to show the support for worldwide support, saying that as an industry, yes, we don't support balloon releases. So that's the first thing. You get a certificate, you can print that off, put it in your window if you've got a shop. You can put the logo at your bottom of your email, which is something I need to do, and you can just show your support and show your customers that you love the planet that you live on and recognize that it's the only one we've got, so we've got to take care of it. So that's the first thing. The second thing, add weights to all your balloons. If they cost a little bit more, increase your prices a little bit, but that will stop, not balloon releases, but that will stop accidental releases. We've all seen the little child holding a, Bob the Builder or something, and then it accidentally releases. Not only do you lose the balloon and it becomes litter, you've got one very upset child. So two good reasons to add a weight. And of course, in California, it's illegal to sell a foil balloon, without a weight on it because of the power cable. So another good reason to put a weight on. The third, and probably the most difficult, is going to be education, communication, getting this across to people. I believe there's going to be more people asking for balloon releases for funerals and things like that because they've seen this, and the sentiment, as I said earlier, is really, really true. It's a lovely thing to do from just an observer's point of view. It's actually a beautiful sentiment, but the reality is it's littering. So I think we are going to see an increase in people asking for them. So it's going to give you the opportunity to practice. So what you need to do is get a script, decide what it is you would want to say, Stuart Davis from Beyond Balloons, he actually got contacted. He put it on Balloon Friends on Facebook, got contacted by somebody saying, we'd like to organise a balloon release for Alfie, can you help? And he said back very, very positively, no, we wouldn't get involved with that. We don't believe in balloon releases. But have you thought about this? And gave an alternative. And I thought that was really good. I asked him what happened. Did she go somewhere else? He said no, she responded very positively and didn't do a balloon release. So I thought that was great. And it's that you need to do. Have your script, train your staff, make sure everybody is singing off that same hymn page that, yes, balloon releases. It's hard. If somebody is grieving, you've just got to have a nice way of saying it, or have an email ready to go that's worded really well. And maybe the fourth thing is, I know some people are putting cards on with every balloon sale said pin it and bin it. So make sure at the end of using your balloon, you pin it and you throw it in the bin. Again, not for mass balloon releases, but probably more to do with accidental releases. So yeah, they're the four things that I think you can do. But I think it's just really deciding what do you want to be part of the solution or not. Right, that was all very heavy. A big thank you, first of all, to Paula from the NABAS committee. Paula suggested on our website, we give free delivery. If you spend over £100 excluding the VAT, you get free courier delivery if you're on balloonmarket.co.uk. So, Paula, you just used to have to enter a free delivery code, FREEDEL, on checkout. And Paula suggested, actually, wouldn't it be a better idea if that just happened automatically? And it would, absolutely would, and we recognise that. But it was the technical issues that arose when we tried to do that before. Anyway, we've taken Paula's suggestion and we've implemented it. There were some very interesting issues that we had to try and allow for helium hire and stuff like that. But that has been fixed now. So Paula, thank you so much for suggesting that. If you go through checkout now and you have spent more than £100, excluding VAT, that delivery charge will come off. Or if you're in Northern Ireland, Europe, Scotland, Scottish Highlands, Islands, etc., it will reduce your delivery charge down. So it's yeah, it does that automatically. So if you do have a discount code, look on our delivery page, you'll see a couple of discount codes there. You'll then get that discount on top of the free delivery. So bonus all round for everybody. Right, that's it from me this week. Question of the week: do you offer balloon releases or do you not offer balloon releases? Leave your comments down below on Facebook and on YouTube. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for subscribing. See you next time. Bye bye.